You know, in Pakistan, there's this incredible place where the path to becoming a doctor is also the path to becoming an officer. That place is the Army Medical College, and in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain and see what makes it a national leader in both medicine and leadership.
So, the very first thing you need to get about this college is its motto, Ministrare et Salvare. It's Latin for to serve and to save. And trust me, this isn't just some fancy phrase on a crest, it's a deep commitment that really defines their whole mission, serving both national defense and public health. So that's the big question, right? And the answer is the Army Medical College, or as everyone calls it, AMC. This is where really tough medical training gets combined with the discipline and values of military life. And what comes out of that is a very, very specific kind of professional.
Okay, so how did AMC become this absolute powerhouse? Well, to get that, we've got to go back to its roots, back to 1977, where the whole legacy of service began.
So it all kicked off in '77, and its growth since then has been really smart. In '98, they added a dental section, which was a big deal, but the real game changer, that was 2015. That's when it officially became part of the National University of Medical Sciences, NUMS. That move just skyrocketed its academic standing, plugging it into a whole national network of top-tier medical schools.
People often call it the cradle of professionals, and that title, well, it absolutely hits the nail on the head. It gets right to the heart of its mission. On one hand, producing these highly skilled medical officers for the Army, and on the other, training civilian doctors who go on to serve the whole country. It's this really unique and tricky balancing act.
So, what does it actually take to become one of these professionals? Let's take a look inside what they call the academic crucible at AMC. Think of the curriculum like a two-stage rocket. The first stage, the basic sciences, is all about building this rock-solid foundation in theory. But then, whoosh, students launch into the second stage, clinical sciences. And this isn't just sitting in a lecture hall. We're talking real, hands-on training in intense places like the combined military hospital, working with actual patients. And get this, the training doesn't just stop at graduation. Not even close. Beyond the main MBBS and BDS degrees, AMC has this whole pathway for specialization. With options for MPhil, PhD, and FCPS postgraduate training, it's really designed to guide a doctor's entire career, from day one as a student all the way to becoming a leading expert in their field.
But listen, the books and labs are only half the story. The AMColian experience, as they call it, is all about shaping not just a skilled doctor, but a well-rounded leader.
Here's the secret sauce, the thing that makes AMC so different. It's this deliberate fusion of military discipline with top-notch academics. It's an environment that's laser-focused on building character and integrity, and that's what really transforms these students into leaders.
And you can see this approach in the campus life. I mean, you've got 8 hostels, tons of student societies, great sports facilities. It's all there to push these AMColians to grow outside the classroom. It creates this powerful sense of community, of teamwork, and, when it's all said and done, of service.
So, after all that unique training, where do these graduates end up? Well, the answer is pretty incredible. You just have to look at their global alumni network, which is making an impact way beyond Pakistan's borders.
Just take Dr. Mavish Zar Alavi. She's a top pediatric radiologist over in the UK, and she says flat out that the discipline and resilience she learned at AMC were the bedrock of her career. It's a perfect example of how that military foundation works so well in high-pressure civilian jobs.
And that success isn't just in the UK. Over in the super competitive US academic world, another alumnus says their AMC foundation, that mix of knowledge, skill, and discipline, was the absolute key to their career as an assistant professor of medicine.
Now, this story is just fantastic because it shows you how versatile this education is. A dental graduate took the analytical skills and discipline they got at AMC and did a complete pivot. They aced the civil service exam and ended up becoming a diplomat for Pakistan. How amazing is that?
Okay, so when you see this level of success and prestige, there's one really obvious question that comes to mind for anyone feeling inspired right now. How do you get in? How do you join these ranks? Let's be real. Joining this institution is incredibly competitive, but the process is very clear. It's going to test your academic skills and your physical fitness, no doubt about it.
So there are basically 2 main gateways. The first one is for medical cadets. These are folks who get selected through the Pakistan Military Academy with the goal of serving in the Army Medical Corps. The second way in is for civilian students, and they have to earn their spot by scoring high on the super competitive NUMS entrance exam.
And this is a really important point. A degree from AMC is like a global passport. It's fully accredited by Pakistan's top medical bodies, the PMDC and CPSP. But the big one is that it's recognized by the World Health Organization. That means a graduate's degree is respected literally anywhere in the world they want to go.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. The Army Medical College is not just a medical school. It's more like a leadership academy that just happens to use medicine as its medium. It forges professionals who live and breathe service, excellence, and integrity. From its powerful motto to its worldwide network of leaders, the Army Medical College offers a path that's so much more than a career. It's a calling. So the final question it leaves you with is a simple one. Are you ready to answer it?